Okay, sorry. I'll shut up.
Coming to you all the way from Norfolk, Virginia, Go On Podcast presents How Embarrassing with Molly and Jeff.
How embarrassing! How embarrassing!
Hey, you stole my line.
How embarrassing! It's just because I could tell you weren't going to do it.
I was going to do it. I did it at the same time as you, but you were trying to steal my line.
No, you just said embarrassing. You did not get how am.
No, that's all you heard because your voice is louder than mine.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to How Embarrassing. It's the podcast about all of our embarrassing lives. My name's Molly.
And I'm Jeff.
And I'm Jeff.
Wait, why'd you give that up,
Molly
Jeff?
to fucking do it because she wants to take over now.
I literally don't.
Yeah, you think you can do this without me, but you're just going to fucking mimic my voice.
Jeff, I texted you literally 2 days ago and said, I'm nothing without you. And you didn't even respond.
I think I said LOL, maybe.
I know every once in a while I'll send Jeff something and he'll hit me with an LOL or a cool and I'll just be like, okay, Jeff's busy and he doesn't want to
I'm like, I don't feel like talking to you right now.
That's always when I know to just like stop hitting you up.
Aw.
Like, all right, I'll wait 2 days.
So, welcome to the week of
Here we are.
this week. I don't know which date this is coming out
Nope.
off the top of my head.
It's
So welcome to the week.
December.
We're in December, burr.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's a little girl named Molly's birthday month.
Oh.
A little boy named producer Matt Cole's birthday month.
Hot damn.
Whoa!
Just a couple of Sagittarius sasses just ready to freaking party.
Ready to just
And
pop
I-
over.
I still have the theory that like anyone who's born in December, they're just very loud people. They have to be on stage. They have to perform for people. They need appreciation because they feel like they are in a battle with Jesus for popularity. Like your birthday doesn't mean shit because Jesus was born and the whole world is fucking celebrating that shit. Well, not the whole world, I guess. There's other religions out there. Did you know?
So I disagree. I don't think there's other religions out there.
Jeff sounds like a guy who's born in March.
April. He's an April baby because he's a fool.
I had no idea. I was actually pretty close, and I guessed though.
Actually, so Jeff and Barrett Sigmund, hottest man alive, friend of the pod, and my domestic partner, are both April babies. So,
Aw.
what does that say about me?
I don't know.
Whoa!
Have we started the
Wacky
podcast
stuff.
yet? What is this? What is this thing about?
Oh yeah, so here's the podcast. I'm Molly.
God, I got distracted. I'm Jeff.
And this is the podcast where we talk about embarrassing stories. Molly, do you have anything for us?
Honestly, not really. Today, my friend.
Me either.
Today my friend embarrassed me. Wait. Oh, he's.
Oh, that was a joke. I have a little something.
Molly has
So-
a little something.
Oh my god. Fucking go.
Wait, no, I forget that we changed names. Anyways,
Can we switch back?
yeah, we're back.
Okay.
Free Gay Friday.
Yeah. I'm Jamie Lee Curtis again.
And I'm back to Jeff. I don't know who that is. So I went to the eye doctor for the first time in like 5 years.
Mm.
A week or two ago.
Cool.
And my new glasses just came in. And it feels like I am like on a drug when I'm walking around because I'm like, why is everything so crystal clear all of a sudden? Like it's kind of disorientating. Like
Because you don't have all the scratches on your lenses from you like running into walls while you're drunk.
Also 5 years of my eyes getting worse, so like just a better prescription and new glasses. I'm like, whoa, that's what I look like? Oh no.
Uh-oh.
This mirror must be wrong.
Oh.
But the funny thing about that is you actually look better now than you have in like the time we've been friends. So imagine if you had gotten good glasses like a year ago. You would
When I
have
was
been like,
fatter.
Yeah, you would have been like, who's that fat guy that looks like me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. So you don't have an embarrassing story either?
Well, today my friend embarrassed me at Kogan's.
Wait, I was at Kogan's with you today.
Yeah, it wasn't you. It was
okay.
It was our friend Trip, enemy of the pod.
Oh.
We were ordering food, and Trip just like sometimes Trip like does weird stuff where he goes to a different planet, and you're like, what's going on? But he like was talking about the pizza we were ordering, and then he didn't notice that the waiter was still standing at the end of the table, and so then noticed the waiter was there still and jumped, like got scared of the waiter. So I was like, Trip, you're so embarrassing. I'm gonna talk about this on the podcast tonight because why are you scared of the hot waiter? That's all. Okay, I'll go fuck myself now.
Yeah,
Jesus.
you could have just said no. I don't have anything this time.
I wish you guys were more supportive of me.
I think it's the pajamas that makes me not want to support you.
Do not spoil the pajamas.
Oh shit! Ad time. Ad break.
It's an ad. It's an ad.
Get out of here.
Ah! Oh, did you play the ad music?
Yeah.
Oh.
We can't hear the music.
I know.
Are you deaf?
Yeah.
Then how did you hear what I was saying, liar?
I'm reading your lips. Deaf people can read lips.
Oh, I always forget about that. Well, here, have these pills. They make you hear things when you're deaf.
Sure, I'll take them. Gulp.
Hello?
Sing me a song.
Well, I kind of feel like you're just reading my lips still, and you're just trying to play along because you're trying to make me feel better. But I don't know if these actually work. I mean,
Well, here, I'll close my eyes and let's test it.
you're a stupid little bitch.
I
Okay.
heard everything. I heard everything you said, and I love you too. Let's kiss on the mouth.
All right, I'm sorry. Today's advertisement, I can't encourage our people to buy these pills. They obviously don't work. Don't buy Deaf Me Don'ts.
Yeah. Deaf Me Don'ts is a proud sponsor of How Embarrassing. Unfortunately, we have to reject their ad. We cannot endorse this product.
Wow. This ad. We've never had to fucking reject a product before. It's kind of a sad day.
Yeah, honestly, we've gone over a year with this podcast and we have never had a product that
Right.
was shitty.
And
I'm
I'm
sorry we
sorry.
didn't test it first.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I know. We get so busy with all the ads that are coming in. So,
Yeah.
like, we
That was-
didn't test it. We usually have very good, wholesome family ads, and
Yeah, that was
these
fucked
were
up.
fake.
That was fucked up, and I'm sorry.
But what's not fucked up is our guest today. Let's get into it.
Yeah, our guest today. Hopefully he brings. Sorry, I just found a journal, and I cannot wait till next week to read from that for my embarrassing story. Anyway, our guest today. You may know him as the guy who's going to come in and save this podcast from me and Jeff's terrible energy.
Yeah, you may know him as someone who isn't going to turn improv commercial into a commercial against the commercial.
And you know him because he's from the Big Apple, Chicago.
Oh, that deep fried apple.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are so happy to bring you the flower shop banger himself. We got old Daniel Anderson.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey.
Happy
Oh,
birthday.
happy birthday. So first and foremost, we do want to ask you, when's your birthday?
January 5th.
Oh!
Ooh, okay.
Narrowly missed being a Sagittarius.
We
Right.
got a
I
January.
did, yeah.
We got a
Did you-
January boy in the house.
So he
Yeah.
competes with the New Year's baby while you guys compete with Jesus.
Yeah. I actually
I
don't
compete
quote
with
me on this,
Hitler's
but I
birthdays.
think
It's pretty
that
easy.
January 5th is my grandfather's birthday.
No shit.
Not the dead one, the live one.
Whoa, live, Grandpa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey, Daniel's
big
alive
honor.
too.
Are you embarrassed to be here today?
I mean, a little bit.
Yeah.
Are you feeling unsure of what you've gotten yourself into?
I mean, I think I know exactly what I got myself into.
Yes.
You guys have done our show twice now. I think I've kind of got an idea of who you guys are.
That is
That's right.
true.
He keeps
That
coming
is
back
true.
for more, baby.
Yeah, so we have done so Daniel's part of a comedy duo called the Flower Shop Bangers out of Chicago, the Big Apple. And
Fried apple.
The big fried apple.
apple.
Yeah.
the Golden Gate.
The deep
golden
dish apple.
Absolutely. But we have done their show semi-regular Sundays
Mm-hmm. Yep.
twice now. They always
Once on
put
a Wednesday and once on a Sunday.
they always put us first, which we try not to get offended by. But it's
Stuart
obvious.
sets the running order, not me.
Yeah. Stuart was on the pod a couple episodes ago. You may remember him. He does date a lot of racist women. We found out.
Oh,
Did you know that about him, Dan?
yes.
Yeah.
I've heard the stories.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so we heard all about that.
Mhm.
So we're hoping to get some new energy from the Chicago crowd.
Dan's like, nope, my story's about my racist girlfriend
I
too.
just see our guest scratching lines off of a sheet right now. If I can look at it closely, it's racist girlfriends or racist partners that he's had, and he's just been scratching all of them off. So,
Well, here we go.
you got anything besides this?
Yeah, do you have any material left after you've scratched out all the racist girls you dated?
Actually, I was thinking of telling a story that does involve an ex-girlfriend, so that could be fun.
Yeah.
I love that.
Perfect.
We love an ex.
Yeah. This was, it was, let's see, this probably would have been like 5 or 6 years ago. And well, this isn't really the embarrassing part, but her great aunt had passed away, and I was at the funeral.
God, how mortifying.
How embarrassing.
Yeah, but like you kind of do in a relationship. We had been dating for maybe like a year and a half at that point. I had put on that healthy, 15 to 20 pounds. And
Freshman.
no. I'm sitting down, wearing pants that don't fit me anymore.
Uh-oh.
And all of a sudden I hear a rip.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah.
I think that's the worst part of ripping your pants is that you hear the rip and you're like, where did it rip, though? Like, you don't know where it happened until...
Yeah, no. So the person sitting next to me was my my girlfriend at the time, her baby sister. So I'm like, I turned to her. I mean,
How old was the baby?
Oh, she was she was like 18 or something.
Okay,
Oh,
so not
18-year-old
a baby.
babe. Not a babe.
I mean, they tended to treat her like the baby, and so she. Anyway,
I thought like it was like a goo goo gaga you were in charge of.
no, I
And
wasn't.
the baby's like, what?
No, but anyway, I turned to her and I'm like, I think I ripped my pants, and she just turns to me with that big like. Just kind of like that look. I'll never forget it. Just because like that look of surprise
Shock.
with like a big wide mouth, like a perfect O in her mouth, and just like, oh.
Uh-oh.
No, but so I'm sitting there for I don't really remember how long, but I remember my girlfriend comes back and I'm like, so Camille, I ripped my pants. And so, I had no idea how bad it was because I was sitting. So she, so like we just kind of try to quietly walk to the back and just like look and see if it's really that bad. And so like, but, people obviously, this is like maybe like there may be 12 people at this funeral. It's not
Wow.
big,
Ooh.
Not a lot of people liked that great aunt. Huh?
It
Sorry,
was the middle of
She
the
wasn't
week,
such a
and I
great
don't know.
aunt, was she?
Oh.
I was gonna say, I grew up Catholic, so like literally the funerals are like 8 million people
Oh,
who have
Jesus.
met your loved
Yeah,
one
yeah,
one time.
Right. Yeah, never had that
Yeah.
experience with my family either. So
I mean, truth be, I don't know. I guess the way I've always experienced the wake always seems to be well attended, but the funeral's a little bit like
Oh, yeah.
usually during the day, and you can't really quite all get there.
to be
But
fair, they usually have a better spread for the wake than the funeral.
that is true.
Like the
Yeah, the
snacks are just
spread.
like a little better.
The spread's usually better. I actually, so I had a friend from high school who died, like a couple years after we had graduated, and his wake a lot of people went to, but the funeral a lot of people, and I'm not just saying this because I was one of them, a lot of people were too hungover to.
Oh yeah. Also, when you go to the wake and the person doesn't wake up, it's kind of like
Oh, my God.
anticlimactic after that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't
Making
make it.
awful
You know.
jokes. We're in the middle of a story here.
Anyway, yeah, we're
Oh
in the
shit!
back
I
there.
forgot.
And obviously, people are going to notice we left. So who walks back? But I think her sister walks back.
Yeah.
The middle sister. She had two younger sisters. This is the middle sister. Camille was the oldest, and her sister walks back, and she's like, "What's going on back here?" And we're like, "Oh." And she's kind of, and I think my girlfriend Camille, she kind of just says it. She says, "Dan ripped his pants." And then she's like, "Oh," and then she takes a look. Obviously. Oh, it's not that bad, Dan. Don't worry about it. It's and then let's see, and then I want to say maybe her mom or dad walked back there too. At least someone else did. I feel like
It's a
Everybody.
long line of people.
Like
But
a
everyone just starts
12-person
walking.
funeral, everyone's lining up to look at your ass instead
Yeah,
of
no.
the dead
All
casket.
I can think is like the heightening of each person who approaches you.
Yeah. But anyway, we get through that. I know I was a pallbearer, so that was one of those
Ooh.
interesting things where you
Wait
have
a
to
minute.
carry a casket.
After this.
This woman had so few loved ones that her great niece's boyfriend was a pallbearer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is depressing as shit. Dude. What? You were a pallbearer at your girl. How long did you date this woman?
We dated for 2.5 years.
You dated for 2.5 years and you were a pallbearer at her great aunt's funeral? That is insane to me.
Molly's
Yeah.
getting like the the least funny part about this.
Wait.
His
Is
pants
it
busted open.
pallbearer with a P?
I believe it's pallbearer. Yeah.
Paul, yeah. Like Uncle
yeah.
Paul.
Wait, what do you think it was?
Well, this is embarrassing. I always thought it was ball with a B.
No, it's not like
And I thought for some reason I was like those little things that come off of the casket look like they
Ball
end in
bearings?
little rounded balls. You
Oh
grab
my
the balls and
God.
you lift up.
Jeff, you should be
Why is
embarrassed.
it
That
ball?
is
Who is ball?
that's fucking dumb, Jeff.
Jeff, you would think
That's
it's
Well, who
is
pallbearer, you little
Who the fuck is
perv.
Paul?
That is dumb, Jeff.
Can any of you answer who Paul is? Why
Yeah,
is
my
it-
uncle Paul, my dad's youngest brother.
Oh God, you would think that it's about your fucking family. The term
Boy.
that's been around for centuries is based on your fucking life. You would
Jeff,
think.
you thought it was ball bearer. You would think that you love balls, and you think anyone who goes to a funeral wants to carry balls.
Oh,
Okay, maybe
wow.
ball was the first word I ever said in my life. But that's
Oh.
not about this.
That is so telling. Mine was shoes.
That's not very like you.
I know, isn't that weird?
Jeff,
Right, I think yours should be like blackout or something.
Jeff, a
But
Paul.
there was an incident where a goat ate my shoelaces, so I think that had something to do with it.
Jeff, a pall is a heavy cloth, like they throw over a coffin. So, pall bearer.
Oh.
God, okay, so here's
And this is our education corner.
yeah,
Sorry, we drifted away from the story for education corner time. But
I am actually
Now
about
back
to
the
say
story. Oh, Molly, you're done talking now.
no, I have a
Back to the
challenge.
story.
I have a challenge for me and Jeff. We're going to mute our microphones for 2 minutes and just let our guest speak for
Thank
once.
God.
Okay. I have to go to the bathroom anyways. I'm just kidding. I'm not.
All right, hit it, Dan.
Sure. So, there's a pallbearer. I'm of course standing there while the casket's going down, like hoping no one notices that my pants are ripped. Thankfully, no one does. But my girlfriend at the time, she and I, we hop in my car and we head back to actually her place to go get my pants fixed before the after party. But she's there. She's sewing it up. She's actually kind of grateful because having to sew up pants apparently takes your mind off the fact that your great aunt is dead.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice, kind of a nice moment. But anyway, we get to the after party, and apparently, her dad didn't know how to explain why both of us weren't there. So he had apparently told everyone that I had ripped my pants. And the rest of the party, I have, my ex's dad, he had this very nasally voice. He's like, I told you, Dan, you're not supposed to wear skinny jeans. And so that was just kind of, they obviously weren't skinny jeans. They were, slacks that you would appropriately
Right.
wear.
That was my next question was, did you wear jeans to this funeral?
No, I didn't wear jeans. But definitely dealt with that the rest of the night. It was eventful, to say the least.
Skinny jeans.
Oh man. At least he didn't say they're fucking. Dan's pants ripped, and then she just went.
Yeah, they're
Crazy.
that started.
They're
it all.
back. They're back at the house doing it.
No,
The baby sisters are there too.
I do like that he just had to tell the truth because he knows that he wouldn't be able to come up with a real story that wasn't over the top to lie about it.
Like,
he would have been like, "Well, Dan's in the CIA, you see, and the FBI called him, and so they had to take out Bin Laden again. Again, yeah, he really hasn't been dead." And he just keeps going on trying to make up a story.
So, how much longer after this funeral did the two of you date?
I'd have to think of when this was, and really, let's see. We broke up. It would have been January of 2016.
So it was around your birthday.
Yeah,
when
your
you
birthday.
broke
It was
up.
around my birthday, like a couple weeks afterwards. Yeah.
Right around his beat day.
Thing is, I remember it was a whole. I remember that because I think she was sick on my birthday, so we couldn't go out. And then a couple weeks later, we eventually met up, and we
She
were
was sick, aka fucking your friend.
Oh no!
Maybe.
Poor
You never
Dan.
know.
rude.
Am I right? Camille, what a whore.
Camille.
Make up a name.
No, he said it.
I did say
you
it.
listen to his story?
No, I missed that too.
Oh,
I'm not a good listener.
You know how some people are face blind? I'm name blind. It takes me 50 times to know someone's name.
I have to commend you guys, Molly and Jeff, for actually shutting up and letting Dan finish his story. I will tell our listeners, though, I got to see this. The way they did it, they didn't mute their mics. They just poured a fucking beer down their gullets like a waterfall while he was telling the story.
Listen, I'm just nervous because we don't know our a lot of times we know our guests, so I feel like I can truly be myself.
Okay.
But this is a different guest.
It feels a little more rude to interrupt our guests constantly when we don't know them personally.
And I do I hear
he's.
I hear he's single now, so I want to make a good impression.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, now that the pallbearing thing didn't go so well.
I was gonna say I got a couple great aunts that are ready to kick it.
Uh-oh.
Just wondering.
Well, I'll carry their casket and we'll see where things go.
Yeah,
I actually,
come on,
I
day
have a
one,
request.
carry casket.
I have a request.
Yeah.
When Matt Cole inevitably kills himself, can Daniel be a pallbearer?
I would
Yes.
love that, Dan.
Yes.
I would fucking love that. But you gotta call yourself a ball bearer. Have my coffin in one hand and a ball in your other hand.
Yes.
No, well, the end of the casket that you carry, the little arm part.
Stop trying to make it not
Balls.
weird that you
It's-
thought it was balls.
It's not a
okay?
thing. Not a
Okay,
thing.
I don't understand why Paul. Well, now I do. Paul is a word for a blanket, apparently.
Wait, Danny boy.
Yeah.
Do you have another story you want to share real quick? We still have a couple minutes left in your story portion.
Let's see. I have another clothing faux pas of the
Ooh.
time I was.
We love a theme.
Sure. Yeah. No. So this dates back all the way to third grade.
Nice.
Whoa, TBT.
I was in the school play, and I was one of the 7 dwarves.
Which
Ooh,
one?
Can we guess which one? Ooh.
You know, in this one they just called them by number. It wasn't like the Disney version. So I think I was like dwarf number 7.
What the fuck?
Maybe
Daniel.
dwarf number. I don't remember.
What
Daniel,
school
do
did
you
Where
know-
did you go to school? What area
Hold
of this
on,
country?
Jeff. I really need you to stop talking.
I need you to stop talking. What is wrong with the school?
I
you
have
went
something
to?
really important to say. So, growing up, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was my favorite movie. And I was particularly obsessed with Dopey. To the point where I had several, like, most kids have a favorite stuffed animal. My favorite stuffed animal was a stuffed dwarf that was Dopey. And I carried Dopey around with me all the time. I was
Oh, man.
obsessed with Dopey. Daniel, I think we are soulmates.
He didn't say it
honestly,
was
I was.
Dopey. He has a
He was
number.
dwarf number 7, which everyone knows is Dopey.
You also asked him to. You said we don't have much more time. Do you have another story? And then you interrupted for that.
I didn't know it was going to be a dwarf thing.
Yeah, warn us next time you have a dwarf story, Daniel. Thank you.
Yeah, how
Okay,
dare you.
wait,
Our
wait.
guests
I mean, honestly,
really,
yeah.
our guests are so rude to us, and they never warn us if it's a dwarf thing. or not.
I'm muting my microphone again so you can finish your dwarf story.
No, so I guess I would have been the dopey person in this. Yes, exactly. I can see. I enjoy Molly's reactions now on, but I wore my costume backward.
Oh.
Wait. When you say backwards, like the back part was on the front of you?
It was one of those.
Was
like,
it inside out? It was like
No, it wasn't inside out. But
Okay.
basically, there were some buttons.
Uh-huh.
These were like some kind of like black overalls, if I remember it right. This was a long time ago, obviously.
Sure.
But there were some. It was a black overalls, and there were some buttons. It looked pretty much the same on either side, but the buttons were on the back of mine and on the front of everyone else's. No one actually noticed except the other dwarves. At least no one told me except the
Yeah.
other dwarves and my mother.
oh no.
Actually, yeah, that would have worked if you weren't just fucking numbers, cogs in a machine. If you were actually Dopey, that would have fucking worked. You were a
Yeah, I know,
genius.
That would have been a
Exactly.
great choice. Yeah, that would have been like an actual good choice for Dumpy.
Dumpy. It's not Dumpy.
You're
Wait.
lucky Molly's not
Yeah,
at her mic right
Dumpy
now. I think
would have
she'd be
been
offended.
bad. I mean,
I
like,
know, yeah.
Oh, no.
my
She
God.
brought her fucking
Molly is
Dopey.
now just showing visual. She mutes her mic and she starts just doing a bunch of visuals. She's
Well,
like,
she
I'm
missed
not,
you,
I'm not gonna
misnaming him as
distract
Dumpy.
the podcast. Now it's just awful for the listeners because they don't know what the fuck's going
Okay,
on.
so I just moved into a house, and my sister, as a housewarming gift for me,
Yeah.
brought me a statue of Dopey the dwarf.
When she's a statue, it's like
With
it came from the Disney store in like 1993.
no, it was
Like,
from
this
it
shit
was
is plastic bullshit.
it was purchased from Dollar General.
Oh.
And it
Okay.
says
Oh, wait.
Dopey.
I'm sorry that I made this thing sound better than it was.
It says Dopey, and it's a Dopey statue with a solar panel that charges a snow globe.
What the fuck? That's worthless.
I know.
Okay, but
I love this trash. But yeah, so that's the level of Dopey obsessed that I've always been, is what I'm trying to say.
And yeah, I
okay,
don't-
so the buttons were on the backside on the suspenders. I mean,
Yeah.
it fits too perfectly for Dopey.
yeah, if you were
I don't
Doc,
know.
you'd be a fucking
I'm
moron.
upset that they assigned you numbers instead of like the characters.
Yeah,
I
like
gotcha. Yeah.
Sorry if you just heard a really loud noise. I did knock over my microphone with my Dopey statue.
yeah.
All right. Speaking of Dopey, I guess that means it's time for an ad break.
Has this ever happened to you? You're alone in a coal mine and you can't stop whistling? Well, I've got a product that's perfect for you. It's a big old cork, and it's for your mouth. That's right. How Embarrassing is proudly sponsored by Cork Mouth. It's a cork for your mouth that'll make you shut up when you can't stop talking and you can't stop whistling.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Cork Mouth is not responsible for any accidental choking. If you go to corkmouth.com/howembarrassing, you can get a free cork mouth to stick a cork in any of your annoying friends' mouths.
Or buttholes. Bye-bye.
What is it about? Okay, well, I'm glad
What's
you
the
brought
deal
it up
with butts?
because you just got us into our newest game and segment. Because it is time for game and segments.
Segments and games.
And our first one. Oh, is there music playing? Matt Cole's doing a dance, so I think music's playing, but we can't hear it. So I don't know which game he played.
Yeah, it's annoying when we can't hear the music.
I don't know what's playing.
It's amazing
I don't like it.
It's amazing how you guys have never learned. You just have to shut the fuck up.
If we stop talking, you can hear the music?
Yeah, you're like, hey, I can't hear the music. Why can't I have the music? I'm talking, but I can't hear the music. What's going on here?
Matt, why wouldn't you just fucking tell us that?
I've told you a million times.
You haven't. You haven't.
Oh my god.
No, it is like when you're talking, it overrides the sound for everything else.
I'll mute you from now on. How about that?
You will never mute me, sir.
Kill.
Fuck, Mary,
Fuck.
kill, raise. This isn't the game I wanted
Mary,
to play
kill,
first.
raise.
Okay.
Okay, so it's time for everyone's favorite game. It's a game we've just invented. It's never before been played. It'll never be played again. It is called Fuck, Marry, Kill, Raise. So, Daniel, you are going to be our special contestant.
Okay.
And we are going to give you 4 options. You must fuck one,
Mm-hmm.
marry one. You cannot fuck the one you marry.
Okay.
You kill one. You cannot fuck the one you kill
Come
before,
on.
during, or after the murder.
Get real.
And you raise one as your own child. And you cannot fuck the one you raise. The Woody Allen rule does apply. Do you understand the rules?
Yes. It's raised as a child, not raised from the dead.
No.
Correct. Correct.
Yes.
Very common question.
All right.
We've had so much funeral talk. I think.
It's true.
Yes, this is not a ball bearing situation.
Wait a minute.
That's so dumb.
I think I just figured out the ball bearing mix up.
Why? What?
Ball bearings are an actual thing.
No, he
Right.
said that already.
Oh, I didn't listen.
Yeah.
It must have been when I was
Ball
getting
bearings
hyped.
aren't a real thing. Anyways.
No, ball bearings are a real thing.
No, Paul bearings aren't.
God
What is
damn
going on?
it.
So your options
Okay, so
are
fuck, marry, kill, raise. Your options are me
me.
Me.
and yourself. Go.
Go.
Let's see. Geez.
It's always a joy when we get someone on here who hasn't heard it of our podcast before, so they are taken by surprise from this.
We've got him right
Most
where we
people are
want
like,
him.
we know what we're gonna do if like.
And I wonder if your options match up with Stuart's. I'll tell you that.
Oh.
Whoa, we'll find out afterwards.
I'll probably have to listen to his episode after this. Let's see. I'm gonna raise Molly. I'll say that. You seem
Nice.
like
What? Why is that your choice?
For why?
I don't know.
For
She has the most childlike spirit. I feel like.
I think that's true. Yeah. Matt and I are too depressed
Yeah.
to have that child wonder.
I think I'd fuck myself.
Yes.
Okay.
Enough people have told me to do that in my life that
You're like, I might take this suggestion now.
I'm sorry, Jeff. I'd probably have to kill you. I think I'd feel the least bad about it.
Holy
For
shit.
some reason, I don't know. I feel like I don't know why. And then I'd marry Matt.
Yes, thank you. I know exactly
I don't
why.
know how to respond.
I know why, Jeff, is because he wants to kill you so he can be your ball bearer.
Okay, now it makes sense. Now I'm fine with it. Just the random phrase of I would feel less bad about it. That made me feel bad, but now
Well,
that
I don't think I would
ball
actually
bearers-
legitimately kill you, but in this situation that I am in right now, I feel the least bad shitting on you.
Okay,
I love
that's
that
fine.
for Jeff.
Is that in the
No,
rules?
That makes sense.
Can he shit on
Alright.
him after
I
he
am
kills
the
him?
one who doesn't have a fucking costume on. You both have your little.
There you
I
go.
feel left out.
Oh, way to go, Jeff. Very mature.
Oh, you're just pissed off because me and Matt Cole followed the rules and you decided to be different.
I'll wear it
Awesome.
for live shows where you can actually see us.
All right, so that was Fuck, Marry, Kill, Raise. More on the live show next. Fimo Kiro. Fimo Kiro. Oh, the song.
Develop a language after this.
I know, I can't wait. It's going to be like talking in Ewok or whatever, Star Wars.
Yeah,
people
total
talking.
Ewok talk.
Or Nell.
Adele.
No, Nell.
she-
Oh, you guys haven't seen Nell.
I've seen commercials of Nell.
So,
I've seen podcasts about Nell.
so Danny boy, did we ruin your life today?
No.
Word. Okay.
Honestly, it's no more ruined than it already was.
I kind of thought we did ruin your life because I gotta say, me and Jeff are like looser than usual. Like we usually are much more professional than this.
Oh, yeah.
Right, Matt?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are usually on top of the ball.
100%.
We are usually
And not just the ball bearings.
Oh, shit.
we are usually the ball bearers.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Wait a
I think I'm
minute.
the one who's offended and embarrassed by today's episode.
Wait a minute, you were saying bearers.
If this show was a coffin, you two would be carrying it.
Jeff, I thought you were saying. Hold on, I thought Jeff was saying ball bears.
No, I never said that. Worms, listen back. I never said
This
that.
gets more and more ridiculous. Wait a minute. I thought you were
Okay.
saying hall mirrors. Isn't that weird? Hall
No,
mirrors?
I was saying Vladimir Putin.
Vladimir's?
He was saying 9/11 was an inside job.
I was saying Epstein didn't kill himself.
What the fuck is going on? Oh, my God.
Okay, so
Please,
okay, we didn't embarrass you because we embarrassed ourselves more.
Daniel, please.
And I'm worthy
plug-
of being killed.
Hold on, Jeff, shut up. Daniel, please plug your shows, plug your comedy,
Sure.
make yourself look good, and we'll just fester over here.
Yeah. So let's see. I perform with Stuart Allard, who is also on the show, and we perform as the Flower Shop Bangers every Wednesday and Sunday. We're taking a bit of a break right now, but we'll be back on December 2nd. I don't know if this podcast will air before or after then, but we'll be back then.
December babies.
December babies, yeah. We'll be back then. Also, maybe I could mention this. I have a comic book that I have not advertised nearly enough.
Oh, wow.
And I have
Whoa.
like 12 copies that are still for sale because,
I want one.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Honestly, I feel like a lot of our listeners are big comic book fans.
Yeah.
Well, this is I used to take photographs of improv shows and turn them into comics. It was actually
Whoa,
it was actually
that
really
sounds
fun.
cool.
Yeah.
Holy shit. That
So it's like this whole book of single panel comics that I made like back.
What's it
Yeah,
called?
how do
Like,
people find that? Sorry. How do people find it, and what is it called?
You can find All for a Punchline on Facebook still.
Okay.
I kind of got real lazy with it. Let the domain name expire, and
Okay.
but I have
It makes it more eclectic.
Yeah.
So you had 12 left. How many was in the print run or whatnot?
I printed 25.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to be able to get rid of all of them.
Okay.
I know.
Well, hey, I mean, yeah, a lot of our fans. Molly's tuned out, by the way. What are you doing, Molly?
Sorry, I was looking it up, and it is like you click on All for a Punchline, the link, and it's like the domain expired.
Oh no.
Yeah, but a lot of our listeners will. I mean, that marries two things they love: comic books and improv. So check that out. That's awesome.
I was gonna say it's such a niche market.
Right.
And lucky for you, we hit that niche here at How Embarrassing.
Yeah. If you can't figure it out on how to get them, just message one of us, and we will figure out how to get them through Daniel.
Yeah, but we might not respond for like a couple months because we're busy.
Really bad at being good hosts.
No, we're really good at being bad.
Oh. All right, I think there was probably more plugs, and we just make
keep plugging.
last
Keep plugging.
2 hours.
Honestly, I don't think I have anything else. I don't know. Flower Shop Bangers on both Facebook and YouTube. You can look them up.
Yeah,
And,
it's really. Thank you for having us on the show. It's a really fun, cool show, variety kind of show with different acts. The first one we did was magical, literally because there's a mentalist.
Yeah, I
Freaked us out.
lost my mind with that shit. And
Dude.
Honestly, I was surprised you guys asked for us back because I felt like the first show we were on, we kind of, in true How Embarrassing style, like hijacked the entire show because we were like, The Mentalist?
We get to be in 2 shows. The Mentalist was awesome. And then the last show that we were on had, I don't know how to describe it, but a light show.
Oh, yeah, Chris's laser comedy show.
Yeah, it's like
Crazy.
a live cartoon being drawn and acted out in front of your eyes.
Yeah.
It like very cool variety acts and great like stand-up comedians and improv acts throughout the whole thing. Just a lot of fun to see of random comedy and just entertainment throughout the world during these COVID times. It's a great place for people to actually be able to still do their acts during these times.
Yeah.
And you guys had a killer set, you and Stuart.
Oh, thanks. I don't even remember what it was about, but
It was like a party. Was it high schoolers?
were we high school? Oh my
You
God.
guys fingered some
Yes.
underage girls?
Wait. Wait.
Yep.
Yeah, now
All
I'm
right.
starting to remember it.
Maybe that was the after party.
I think you were playing dwarf number 6.
He was dwarf number 69. Am I
Oh, shit.
All right, little worms.
Wormy worms, we are so happy you tuned in.
And for you silkworms out there, I'm glad you're a silkworm because it's about to get cold soon.
Right? So until next time, keep wiggling.
Thanks so much. This was fun.
Thanks so much for listening to How Embarrassing Podcast. Go on production. If you have an embarrassing story and you'd like to be a guest on How Embarrassing Podcast, please email us at howembarrassingpodcast@gmail.com.
But
Okay. But